to the stars, 10,000 exits soared. Haters shook their heads, but the crowd just roared. Poetic in his swagger, he's the crypto bar. Built the chain so fast, left the feds in the yard. Pulsechain, oh we rise, community so tight, laughing to the moon in the blockchain night. Hex is the rocket and we're all on board. Pulsechain's the vibe, yo, the future's our soul. To millions, a story retold. Skeptics in suits, they tried to shut it down, but Richard just smirked, flipped the script on the crown. Clever like a fox with the meme lord's flair. Pulsechain's got the juice, we're breathing rare air. Pulse fam with a crew stacking dreams so high. From Discord to the charts, watch our spirits fly. Funny how the haters thought we'd fade away, but we're dancing on the chain, it's a crypto ballet. Pulsechain, oh we rise, community so tight, laughing to the moon in the blockchain night. Hex is the rocket and we're all on board. Pulsechain's the vibe, yo, the future's our sword. Pulsechain's the future, yeah, the future's now. Hexing hard, we're taking that bow. Bow, 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 bow,
What the hex is you guys talking about?
Good morning, you guys. When Bob's.
Everyone, I'm currently auctioning off this one of a
Hex is going on, ladies and gentlemen.
Har. Heart, mate, heart.
This also means grooming standards. No more beards, long hair, superficial individual expression. We're going to cut our hair, shave our beards, and adhere to standards. Because it's like the broken windows theory of policing. It's like when you let the small stuff go, the big stuff eventually goes. So you have to address the small stuff. This is on duty, in the field, and in the rear. If you want a beard, you can join special forces. If not, then shave. We don't have a military full of Nordic pagans.
What the heck?
Buy my shitcoin.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey!
Bro, shut the fuck up. I just woke up. Yeez.
I tried, and I tried even more. I cried, and I can't recall what for. I pressed, I pushed, I yelled, and begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, the more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt.
You little fuck, I've got money stacks bigger than you. Rallying off a weak CPI number. You perma bulls are a joke.
Don't give a fuck. Many of you are feeling the sadness and frustration in your lives because you give too many fucks about things that don't bring the joy or benefit in your life. Give no fucks.
Get ready to get rich, motherfucker! What the heck?
What the hex
I'm sick
is
of
this
you too.
shit about, huh?
What the Peter?
Peter's sick again.
Peter is sick. Get well soon. Here's some
Licking all those
confetti.
doorknobs.
We got confetti now on the show.
That's Peter's germs are hitting me in the face. Like, get him away. All right.
All right.
What a bad joke, Papapi. What a bad joke.
Peter sounds like
Peter, have you filled out the
I sound how I
beneficiary
look.
form on your will? You're gonna die.
I sound like the Hex price chart.
Yes. This is true.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was a green day yesterday. Yes, exactly what the heck. It was green yesterday.
What?
Oh, it's
Then
October.
the whale woke up after 18 months like Dracula. So
We should put some garlic maybe on the chain.
Yes.
Maybe that'll work.
It's
So
October.
it's October. It's October, you guys. Bitcoin is breaking out.
yes,
So is Ethereum.
it's October for some, not for us.
Not for
In ca-
Pulsechain.
Yeah. Can I remind you, gentlemen, that first the Bitcoin does the Bitcoin thing, then the Ethereum does the Ethereum thing, and then we do our thing.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Flirting with all-time highs, 121K. All-time high, according to this chart, would have been 124.5.
Wow.
You know, but you see here 3 dots forming. You
Yes.
see the 3 parabolic SAR dots.
Yes.
Bullish cross on the MACD.
Oh,
What's
we're going
not
to
to like?
165.
What's not to like?
No financial advice.
Whew. Just imagine we get like 15 more dots like this.
15.
That's some serious October. But for now, it's wick of accumulation. So
What's 15 on the way to 150 dots?
exactly. But Pulsechain, not really. It's all a red day.
It's a great day to buy. No financial advice.
Day to buy.
Yeah.
Actually, I had another video from this Kim Tran girl.
Oh, yeah?
Let's listen in.
Oh, God.
The marketing devices are devising.
Here in San Francisco,
Can you hear this?
talk to you about this tablet. Also be blessing this tablet with quantum healing codes for your abundance. I'll be taking this tablet until the day of the auction end to sacred sites in San Francisco that will imbue this relic with immense energy for your success. So make it a moment starting now. This could be yours.
This lady is like me, not well.
Hold on a second. I've been to San Francisco many a time. I did my time in Silicon Valley.
What is so
Don't know
sacred
the
there?
What's a sacred place?
sites.
I'm taking it to the Tenderloin and rubbing it under the
Chinatown.
sidewalk and letting transgender people step on it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know of any
Well,
sacred spots
It's not
in San
stepping
Francisco.
on it, but
I mean, look, when I hear sacred spots, and I'm old and I'm a big movie fiend, so
sites.
I think of Vertigo places in San Francisco where, Vertigo was shot or something like that, or all the film noir.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China wasn't filmed in San Francisco, was it?
Big Trouble.
I think so.
Big Trouble with small marketing.
I think
Was
it
it?
plays in
I don't recognize any of the
Chinatown. That's San Francisco.
The biggest
The
Chinatown in the
Chinatown.
U.S., but I'm not quite sure that it was in San Francisco.
I thought so. Oh, you think it's New York?
I'd love to believe so. I watch it again. It's a classic
Yeah,
movie. It's
let's
one of
have
my favorite of that. That
Let's watch it
particular
together
direct-
on the show.
Yes, let's roll.
But the devices are devising. These shits are selling for $600 on
That's
eBay.
a collector's item. This one that you made is a collector's
and
item,
this
one of a
one.
kind.
This, if you want a piece of crypto history, this is it. The DJ Cryptomatic Special Wanky Edition.
Not wanky, isn't it wonky?
Oh,
wanky is a
wonky.
different
Wanky.
thing. You don't want the wanky one.
The Wanker's tablet. Let's check
By the way,
chat.
Did you notice in chat?
There
Did
is
you notice
chat.
RH Max appeared like right away, like a real pal, like a real benefactor of this show? He's
Yeah,
in
well
the
done.
chat.
I put in their chat to rate over. I don't know if you saw that on time, but we appreciate everybody tuning in. We got what
We
do
got
we have?
everybody. Even Richard is
we got-
watching.
yeah, Richard
And
is. Of
thank you
course.
for the updates, Richard. Now finally I have something good to say.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Let's just check in with the chat because the chat has its own discussion going on. DJ and
leave them
Dougie
be. Leave
is
chat
first.
alone.
Avalon. I just put on my What the Hex T-shirt. I'm ready for a show.
Can you imagine someone puts on his What the Hex T-shirt and the helmet and whatever other accoutrements? and says,
That's what most of us do every Thursday around this time.
Cracks open a Red Bull.
Hey!
No, the monster. The monster can. So we salute that and check out the Pulsican-Store. Link is down in the video description if you want to have one of these. The OG one.
In fact, this one will be on eBay soon for $525 starting price.
$555.
Featuring my DNA.
Bit finesse. Gonna set the alarm for 30 minutes and I hope I missed the intro. Come on.
Papa B, can you imagine?
What a pal.
Papa B, can you imagine how much money Crypto Coffee will make if he steals some of those devices?
Some boxes.
Can you imagine?
Take some boxes.
Take some boxes.
I think that no one is encouraged to sell or to steal from the stack.
Borrow, borrow some devices.
I do like the
against the Ten
Hexagon.
Commandments.
There's a Hexagon that reported in that, I guess, in the high-rise office building or whatever, in the mail room, there were a stack of them that were going to be sent back into the post boxes of all these people for the second time because they had like stacked them up nicely to return them. So those are the types that I hope get into circulation on eBay.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that you try twice and then next
People return those.
Well,
okay.
So someone
Imagine
pointed out,
marketing and then university.
Yes, it's outrage marketing. Direct mail version. But no, someone pointed out it's got like 2 big warning triangles on it. So maybe people are like, whoa, this is going to have some kind of interference with my regular day-to-day life. I'll just put that over here. I didn't order this, you know?
Yeah.
Without knowing.
And Richard is very upset. Like he posted a best of comments. Shall we just look at that?
Those are great, actually.
Those are amazing.
Oh, nice.
Okay, let's check in with Richard.
Yes.
It reminds me of the scene in The Incredibles where he gets the video from Mirage that explodes in his office.
Okay.
Ain't no such thing as a free lunch. Don't go to these sites written on it. It's a scam. Seriously, throw it straight in the trash and make sure you damage it beyond usability first. Probably has some sort of tracker hidden in it.
Oh,
God. Jesus Christ. Weird as crypto scam. It's an advert for crypto scam.
Oh, God.
It can be a scam to get your phone info.
What?
Wow. It's electronic junk mail. Just pitch it in the trash. It's junk. Just toss it. Etc. Etc. You should get a drill with the largest bit that you have and drill holes through it.
Destroy evidence immediately.
Oh God!
Put it in the microwave.
Some countries sponsor this to spy on people.
Sure. Yes.
Into the garbage it should go.
Do you remember the Mossad pages?
The pages.
Yeah, the Mossad.
That still sits deep with people. Oh man. So toss that shit. So Richard is not happy about this feedback, but then is he, or is he just putting this out to
I don't know if
troll
he's
and-
trolling or is he like people don't like the
No, he's come on, Richard's
trolling.
He's trolling.
And
you know,
that's
but you know what? All these reactions are great. It's
yeah,
like
that's all on
the
Reddit.
forbidden fruit, right?
It's on Reddit, so it's definitely making the rounds. And
it's beautiful.
You know, and Crypto
But
Coffee
this
says
is
a call
not
to
to
action to
compare
go
to
into
Hex
this
Reddit.
thread on Reddit and respond to these guys saying that it's not a scam and it's legit and whatever. So
Sure, that's fine.
something the community could actually be doing.
We're only looking for 1.5 to 2.5% conversion rate, and we're golden. So
Yeah.
fuck all this shit, all this white noise. I mean, goddamn, people are paying $525 right now with 2 bids in the current offerings, and there have been over $2,000 already paid for one of these goodies.
And
Remember,
there have been pictures of people getting them. So yeah, it's working.
It's working.
The devices are devicing. Beautiful.
But the chart is not charting.
No, the chart is not charting, but we have updates. So isn't this interesting that, you know, it's October.
Yes.
Bitcoin is breaking out, and Richard has released 3 the seriousness of updates to Pulsechain. First, the bridge with the new user interface, because there was some issue with Wallet Connect. Then 2 days later, what do you say, wonky or wanky? The wonky block explorer.
Wonky, yes.
It's still wonky,
No.
but it's now on version 1.1.0. And I think
1.1.
to me it looks the same, but it seems to perform a little bit faster. What do you guys think? Have you tried it out?
No.
Yes.
No. And then he posted a new version, GoPulse version 3.3.0. And he makes a jump with Ethereum updates there, which is very interesting.
All of them except for the one that is like bleeding edge.
No, but
All
he's
of
like
them.
moving from V1.13
Yes.
to 1.16. So he's
You have to.
jumping.
You have to. You can't just incrementally like pick and choose. You have to take the entire repository all the way up to current for compatibility. You have to do that.
I know,
So
but
he
my
had to
point
implement
is-
all of them.
Yeah, but my point is he could have done 1.13.5 2 years ago, 14,
But as he
15. No,
points
we're
out-
jumping straight to 16.
As he
No,
points out.
He did it all up to 16. Okay.
Yes, he did. Yes, he implemented all of them up until 16, like Peter says. Yes. What he did is, and let me paraphrase him, thank you, Ethereum, for being our test net, for
Yes.
doing for burning in all this bleeding
It's the
tech.
title of the show.
Yes. Yes. So that means that Ethereum has, with all these implementations, have withstood the test of time. They're all beautiful. They're all seasoned in, as we say. And guess what? They're good to go.
That's one way to spin it.
Well, the latest one is only like 7 days old.
Right.
So he came all the way up to current, and it did not implement bleeding edge, which is responsible.
Let's Ethereum test it first, okay?
Yes.
I think it's to do with timing. Timing the
Well,
October.
it is that too. It is that too. It is that too.
We can spin it as thank you for being the test net.
Yes.
He was selective, and it doesn't hurt, right?
No, of course not. But we also didn't get any updates the last 2 years. Kind of, sort of.
But now we do. Now we're current. We're as fresh as the morning dew now. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So what does it mean for validator guises? What
Well,
is there to be doing? Papa P?
I listened to David Feeder's 1 hour and 17 minute roughly spiel yesterday.
Okay.
And he broke down line by line on the GitLab every improvement.
Jeez.
And I'll tell you what it means is it's snappy, it's speedy for the validators. It takes less storage space. if you rebuild your database on the NUC or the PC that you're using, whatever the server that you're using, you're going to use less of that 4 terabyte SSD card that we were encouraged to load up.
Yeah.
You don't have to like freshen that up again ever. Maybe if you do this improvement, it does mean that you have a little bit of downtime while you rebuild the database and then resync. But syncing is also faster, so it's a win-win-win for validator people, and it's very simple because David Feeder, and I'm sure that also RH Max, big friend of the show, could also weigh in with the details and has also weighed in on the details, updating his scripts as well. There's many different trusted community members that provide scripts, so you can easily become a validator and enjoy that 9-point-something% yield, which is delicious, while strengthening up our network.
What would happen if you don't update it? Do you get slashed?
If you don't update, it continues as it did, but you don't enjoy that anti-clogging of your SSD.
SSD, yeah.
You know, and also the snappiness of not rebuilding in case of a failure. Also, there's other. My understanding is there's also some safeguards against corruption. Should you go down or whatever, you
break your thing.
Yeah. So there's less of a chance of that. There's less of a chance of getting on some kind of different thread or following rogue little badly validated blocks and shit like that. It's very interesting.
What I also caught from this was that you can now, where was this? Here. If you are, let's say, a developer or have your own protocol, own website, whatever for Pulsechain, on Pulsechain, you can now run your own node under just 2 terabytes. So you don't have to download the whole 12 terabyte of history.
Yeah. Right? Feeder today, I think, I haven't seen his publication today, but he's doing this now every weekday. He says that he's going to be testing that by building a node from scratch. He thinks that it's actually already at like 1.2 terabytes and for a non-archived full node.
Right.
So he's very interested to see whether or not Richard's estimates are correct at 2 terabytes.
It's weird. I always wanted to run a node, and people always told me, no, don't do it.
No. They didn't say that. They said node.
No.
You don't give a fuck.
But you understand what you're doing by running your full node, right? Basically, you're a piece of like the passive network. You're not active.
No, I'm not validating transactions, but I'm confirming transactions or something like that. So
you're looking over the shoulder of a validator.
Yeah. And the more nodes, the better. I always thought.
For the decentralization of the whole thing, yes.
Of the web, yes.
Yep, but you have to spend the power and the resources, the hardware, and the managing it and keeping it up to date, sweating about it, the security issue. Yeah. All these things you have to consider. Wouldn't you rather just validate?
Well, that's what I ended up doing in the end.
Congratulations.
Virtually, though, not real.
It's okay. No, you're doing it. How are you doing it? You're contributing to one of these pools?
To Validator X, yes.
Well, that's still doing your part, so thank you for your service. Yeah. You don't have this. You don't have the overhead. You don't have the backup batteries and the.
No, it's easy peasy.
And then the whole mishigas, as we say.
I have some third-party liability there, so I give them my pools, and then I get some pools back.
Good. Congratulations.
But it works, so I'm happy with that.
Good.
So let's check chat, you guys. What's going on here? Hexstatic guy is checking in. Maddie Lambo in the house. October is here, indeed. Bitfinesse. The intro is an embarrassment. Come on.
Huh?
Guys, we deconstruct the intro fresh. every week. There's different shit in it every week. I take a lot of pride in
Someone should speak to your employer.
doing the intro.
What are you doing during business hours, DJ?
No,
if
I'm doing
Bitfinesse
that at home. I need a powerful machine for it.
Yeah. DJ, if Bitfinesse considers our intro an embarrassment, then you must be doing something right.
Yes, we've achieved victory. That's true. Miss Avalon, I need to be a mod over here. Yes, check with Hex on Air. I think he can help you out. Thank you for supporting us on Twitch. Follow up, you guys. 50% of people watching are not following. I wonder
following this stream.
Tam tuning in. Tam is superstar right now. Damn.
Yes, she's running a weekly
space.
The
space or the spaces, as RG3 calls it.
Yeah, or weekly spaces.
The weekly spaces. You guys.
No, quality stuff there. Everyone should go support her weekly stream on Tuesdays.
It's every Tuesday night. Is ungodly hours for the Europeans, unfortunately, but
don't worry,
the Americans,
you ungodly people can enjoy
we can check the replay. So lots of good speakers, like different kinds of speakers there. It's very interesting. And I think this past Tuesday was overshadowed by new people, and that was the whole idea, right? Like new people coming into the space and being able to ask questions.
There's one dude from Australia who's notably throws in every paragraph, he throws in the term all that jazz. And I know this guy from a long time ago, and he's one of these little trolls from way back when. Supposedly he's born again and enlightened because his girlfriend likes Hex. He's searching for a pitch, and he's like, yeah. And then he reveals, he's like, yeah, I want this to succeed. I want it to moon for you. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, I bought Bitcoin Hex. And then Fast Abdul corrected him and said, no, what you bought is a meme coin on pump tires called Bitcoin Hex.
Oh.
It's not Hex. So it's like everything has its own skin, but those are all the same code. You didn't buy anything that you can stake. You didn't buy anything you can participate. We've been pitching you for like the last hour, giving you our elevator pitches.
Yeah.
And by the way, if anything, when a troll comes in and says, I'm very interested, can you just pitch me in like 20 seconds? Then at least it
what's your elevator pitch?
Well, look, I heard a whole
the guy
bunch
said,
of them.
go on hex.com and listen to the video. It's only 90 seconds. And he was like, no, I want to hear what you say.
Yeah, I want to hear what you say. Well, you know what? If he shows up again, I'm going to be on that space, and I'm going to say, enough about this shit. What's your fucking pitch? We don't believe in teaching here, or rather, we involve people. We involve people, and they become
research.
Teachers. Yes. So now that you've heard us over hours and hours of space, what have you gathered? What has percolated up to the higher levels of your brain? You desperately want it to be a 20-second spiel, and not appear scammy. So, how would you do it, sir? Because now you're qualified.
I had the same feeling when I listened to that conversation, but still, there'd always be a troll. But in general, if Tam manages to get more and more of these people coming in and actual newbies asking questions, I think that's great. And that's all she wanted to achieve with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it'll grow over time. Yeah, just keep at it. We've been doing this here for 27 years.
Too long.
Right.
Too long.
We don't preach. We don't teach. We involve and inspire. How's that?
That's right. Wookie on the chain. This show has no climax.
It has, but it not.
What's wrong with you people?
It happens in the green room, bitch.
Yep.
All right, Jamax, best intro. There you go.
There we go.
Beast intro.
Who wants to miss an intro like that? What is this guy with the ukulele thing? Where did you find this? That was your contribution.
My contribution was the no fucks to give song, which I saw this. My wife sent it over to me and said, hey, you don't have any fucks to give. Here, this is your theme song. And I'm like, oh, right on.
Got no
This guy,
more fucks
and the
to
guy's
give.
got, well, first of all, he's a British dude, and obviously he has a very good ability to craft lyrics. And I was like, oh, this song is getting better and better and better and better. It's very funny. It's the type of thing that you could, sing in a bar in the 1920s or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Strumming on your old, ukulele or banjo, if you have such a thing.
It's very funny. Yeah, we got confetti now. We got
this is the climax.
A
You
cactus.
just saw it.
Cactus. I don't know what to do. this is
this
is new on
How much money
Restream.
did you pay for this, DJ?
Well, I got to spend.
I'm the schlep rock now. Great.
I got to
Thank
spend the super chat somehow.
Yeah,
So
all right.
no, that's a free feature, a brand new feature on Restream. So shout out.
Free, you say? It must be a scam.
Was free. Yeah, tablet goes on a feast stroll. Ooh.
I think we should have some animated tablets marching in the background just to piss Peter off.
Alan Fizz-May.
All right, friend of the show.
Yeah,
Alan
with the
Fizz-May.
top buyers. Thank you. NJ Dubs, you would have loved the guitar outro last show.
Please no, please don't.
See,
Don't even go with this.
The
again.
chat makes up their own. They make their own show. No, absolutely love it.
That's the best part of the show.
Yeah, RS Max, thanks for rating over. Man, you had 1,000
is
views
mean.
live. It's incredible. We have 60 now, so we're not complaining.
No, very nice. Thank you.
We have jokes from Finbear coming up today.
Really? I haven't heard about him for a
Peter
while.
is still my favorite Hexican. All right, let's.
Thank you, RH. Thank you. I will scream. I will scream next time. When you try to interrupt us during the Hex conference. Fun times, remember that?
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
Oh, here's
All
a
right,
difficult
Max.
one. What kind of bees produce milk? Boobies.
Huh? I got another one.
Please.
So, guys, do you know what do you call a man that's lost his car?
A cab.
Carlos.
And
Gracias.
Carlos.
And finally,
Oh.
Do you guys know what Michael Jackson's favorite drink was? It was tea.
Okay, please stop
All right,
this.
enough,
Stop
enough,
this.
enough, enough.
We have to pace ourselves.
The tee was actually kind of funny.
Oh,
it's a scam.
it's all a scam. Everything is a scam.
Have you heard
Politicians.
of,
How about the Pete Hexa thing? We're gonna shave our beards. That I'll make that the theme of this show as well. Toby,
Clean shaven people until Toby comes.
clean shaven people.
Yes.
Oh,
We could all serve in the elderly army.
yeah, that's right.
I'm all for it. Shape up or ship out. No beards in the military. Unless you're in special forces, and then you can have
Yeah,
the biggest
then you
Why
beard
was
can
you
have-
want.
Then
in our show, like
It's funny.
Jay,
It's funny.
funny?
Yeah,
Really? Is it
Yes.
or is it political?
it's
Political
funny.
is
It's
funny nowadays.
It's funny as a little bit political. Since you asked me, I didn't want to go there, but the thing is, I'm also not down with the woke shit and the trend, and everybody has their special.
Nobody is actually.
I'm not down with that. But if you want the military to look fierce and tough and warrior and clean shaven, just go and do it. I think nobody would have an issue. Just tell the generals here from today on, this is it. Go ahead, everybody shaves. But no, you have to make it a big show to the big American show to get everybody from the other side who feels now very offended by, oh, you're fat shaming war veterans and the LGBTQ
active service
and
people,
active service members, and yeah, yeah. So you have to run it like that to provoke, and again, which has been the topic of our show since the Charlie Kirk shooting, increase that divide within America, and I don't like this.
I think that they're he makes a very good point later in the speech, or there was some commentary I heard. I can't remember which one it was. It says, "Look, if you're in the battlefield, you want to depend on the guy next to you to do his job, and if the last time you saw his dick was like 5 years ago, you got to wonder, can he also find his firearm correctly?" But then again, maybe Human Shield is pretty good if he's got a lot of belly fat. It could stop it before it comes to you. Maybe there's a place for fat people in the military.
If the best sharpshooter
they jump on grenades
in the platoon happens to be a gay guy, like, who cares? Like,
no, that's different.
It's about merit, and the best should get the best, which was also in his message.
Yeah,
but
it's different though. The gay thing didn't enter into it. That wasn't part of the lecture. We're not going back to that.
But that they're treated special. But that
what do you mean they're treated special? They're not treated special. They're in the military. That's it. Since even before it was called don't ask, don't tell. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So that was the old policy. Now the new policy is, who the fuck cares? As long as you carry your weapon and shoot it in the right direction.
And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, this was about beards and shit and fat and embarrassment. You're not going to be able to. Did you see Full Metal Jacket? Did you see like the first act of Full
in
Metal
English
Jacket?
And in German? It's even funnier in German.
It's funnier in German, right? So then that's the type of guy that doesn't make it through basic training because he's too large, right?
It's, fat shaming, yes.
Fat shaming, yes.
The others have to carry him and all that.
Yes.
So it's not the message. That's okay. It's the how are we conveying it? Did you know there was...
Wait. You don't like the woke shit, but then you also want, hey, don't be fat in the military to be put in gentler terms?
In no terms at all. Just run it. Just if that's
just
your
run
policy, just go.
Okay.
So why broadcast it like that when you know the other side is getting totally upset about it? And that's what you see on social media all day today, is people in the military speaking out against that.
People soon to be ex-military, you mean?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It creates this divide, and I don't like the divide. I'm a kumbaya guy. Like let's get together and
I don't think
military is everything,
just
but
not open
not
new
kumbaya.
trenches.
Yeah, right. So Peter's right. It's like do you want your military to be anything but a machine? It should be a machine.
I'm not talking about the military. I'm talking about the USA people living there, watching this.
So USA people are complaining about this. Good.
Left versus right. The divide.
Good. Let them look at, why does it have to be said? Right?
Yes.
At all. Why does it have to be said? Because it's been softened and changed over the years. That's the whole conflict. So let's get it. Let's tighten it.
Fat people out of the army. Apparently so.
Yes, they are.
If you're this BMI, you're out.
Another example.
Pretty much. Yeah.
There was this Navy ship, which, like, I don't know, a destroyer ship or some kind of ship, like a military vessel.
Yep.
Which had the name, and I don't know the name, I forgot.
It's Milk. Harvey Milk.
Yeah, about that soldier who was fighting or campaigning for pro-LGBTQ
Harvey Milk
rights in the military.
Yes.
Trump came into power.
Yes.
And they scratched the name of the ship and named it a different name.
Named it the HMS Pinafore.
And when did they do that? On the 1st of June, which is Pride Month.
Okay.
So you didn't do it in March or in April. If that's what you want to do, just do it.
Wait,
no,
wait.
You have to do it.
Watch out with the you thing. I didn't do it.
You as in Trump. So
your people.
You have to do it on the on the 1st of June. That's like if you want to divorce with your wife, and you're going to tell her you wait until it's her birthday, and then you tell her to make
or
the
your
day
anniversary
even more special.
Yeah, right.
If you get
you
my
know
drift.
what, you know what, I think that the army should be run as a machine.
Of course, 100%. 100%.
And I
DJ,
think that
let
there
me
should
ask
be no
you this one
campaign.
question.
Yes.
If you could do anything, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't do that.
Well, not you. That's why you're not
I would
president.
I would also get them to shave. Trust me.
DJ would have them shave,
but I would
their
twist it
entire
that
body.
the whole country is behind it, not that 50% of the country is behind it, and the other 50% is outraged. That's my only point.
You lost Sandy Beach.
I'm sorry, Sandy Beach.
DJ likes his army people clean shaven, up and down, all the way, all around,
or be in the special forces. So how do we turn? No, I said I'm not down with the woke shit. You guys need to listen.
You guyses.
How do we turn this around now?
Well, I think it's like, hey, guess what? The rule book's going to be obeyed. End of story. Any
Let's
questions?
put Toby to the screen.
Yeah, let's get the bad news out of the way.
Blah 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 about for the.
I blame Peter.
Half an hour.
Peter is sad because he's sick, and he needs a good chart to cheer him up and fix his cold.
What chart?
The inverted chart that we're going to celebrate today.
Yeah, maybe those.
Gosh, it's days like this that I'm glad I didn't stop sniffing glue. All right, so where's Toby about now?
In broader crypto news,
yes,
let's bring up some old stuff.
I like the broad
that we've been carrying over from weeks ago when we always had guests on. So in Dubai, they are now starting to tokenize real estate, so real world assets.
I think that's old news. I heard something about this sometime, like a long time ago.
Last cycle.
Yes.
It's coming to the blockchain. Don't bring yourself in problems.
Think of all the things we can tokenize, guys.
No.
We could tokenize a house. We could tokenize a dog. We could tokenize your dinner. We could tokenize a frog. Let's just tokenize everything. Make it totally decentralized ownership. Everybody owns a little bit of everything. Fuck this shit.
Freedom of speech. I'll have my say.
All right, go ahead.
Captain Picard does have a partnership.
Stop. Papa B, can you imagine that someone hacks your wallet and steals your house? That would be amazing.
Yep. The hackers say, I'm the owner
I'm the
now.
captain now. I'm the homeowner now.
So Captain Picard is teaming up with DMC, DeLorean Motor Company. You know, the ones who can travel to the future.
Captain Picard?
To have all the car data on the blockchain. So DeLorean is spearheading this campaign.
That's also a retarded idea.
DeLorean is a defunct car company. What's going on with the world? Someone resurrected it?
Is this 2017 again?
Do they still have models?
You mean it's 1987 again?
Oh, they're coming out with new EV models, so it's all computer now.
Oh, the
EV DeLoreans? Wow.
Yeah, DeLorean's incoming Alpha EV5 model. You see,
that's
and they're running it on the SUI network.
Oh, the winner. The winning blockchain.
So the UK wants to reform their crypto policies and slashing capital gains tax down to 10% only.
Oh. Just in time for me to move right to the UK and enjoy all the beautiful warm welcome in Manchester for my people.
But UK also is running a serious phishing campaign now for Her Majesty's Revenue Department. So
His Majesty.
His Majesty, that's right. They're going through your crypto wallets. So be careful if you're in the UK. But that's more concerning Bitcoin and all of that. So this is pretty cool that we are in Pulsechain, which is the only real DeFi chain in Sensorable.
Right.
That's where the future is.
Yep.
Just don't see it on the chart yet. This tweet I thought was funny from Crypto Tia, shout out. She says Coinbase was created in 2012 when Bitcoin was only $5. How do they only have 9,000 Bitcoin? So here's a list of the top 15 Bitcoin treasury wallets, and Coinbase is right in the middle there. Number 10 spot. MicroStrategy, number 1 with 592,000 Bitcoin. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's absolutely crazy.
When market reaches the top, they're gonna start to sell.
They will sell, and it's gonna be bloodbath.
Speaking of treasuries and market selling,
That'd be great.
what's the OA or the SAC wallet value at right now? I wonder, DJ.
It is in profit at $118
And by the
million.
way, someone please explain this to me. Why do people assume this is some kind of treasury?
It's not. It's a okay. So
because there's this list, same as we just shared about Bitcoin.
That bought Ethereum with the SEC funds. That's all there is to it.
Yes.
Nobody knows what it's gonna do or what the fuck.
It's a lot, though.
What?
It makes me smile. That's all that I can say.
Oh, here's Toby.
No expectations.
Oh, hey. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
The mustache guy.
You really teed me up for some success.
Mustache.
It's like, talk
The
about
guy-
a great warm-up for my segment. It's like, geez
guy with the
Louise, talk about
mustache.
sucking the life out of
Ladies
her.
and
So, but,
gentlemen.
okay, I got a little, hang on. I just got to say this. Let me get in tight to the camera. Can we do a one shot just for a second? Or not. Okay, so anyhow, fans of the show, I'm sure, or not, just people in general, I'm sure you have friends that they will bring things to light for you that you would just rather not know, that typically suck the life from you. I call these people soul vampires, and sometimes they're nearest and dearest to us, like my friends here on What the Hex. So you can go back to the 4-shot. We can continue.
Thank you.
So yeah, so before it even starts today,
message?
I get
What was the
a message telling me about some guy that I held near and dear to my heart. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are whatever.
The feds are calling.
I thought Danny, I thought Danny boy
man,
and I
you
were
took it
good. I
personally.
don't know. I thought Danny boy and I were good. So I was literally a little crestfallen. A DJ sends a message like, yeah, it's like, DJ's the best thing since sliced bread. And man, I think Papa's the second coming. And you know what? Peter, I would carry him through the streets of anywhere on my
Peter
shoulders.
wasn't
'cause he is a-
mentioned, man.
I mean,
If it's any consolation, he has
and
me
then
blocked.
He listed every guest we've ever had on the show. And he goes, but that mustache guy, that fucking mustache guy, I can't stand him. And it's like, wow. It's like, okay, thanks. Good morning. You know,
Oh my gosh.
If it's
No.
any
and then I come
consolation,
in here,
he
and
has
it's like
me
we're
blocked.
sucking the life out of the room. We're talking about
No,
DEI and the military and all
we
that
appreciate
shit.
you.
I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to come in here and make some people laugh, look at some
Toby,
charts, yuck it up a
we
little bit, try to
appreciate
keep
your
Peter from
mustache.
falling asleep. So,
Toby's
He-
Special
look-
Forces.
Listen,
thank
Toby.
I'm Squeal
There's no-
Team 6.
Squeal
You understand he was. You understand that tweet he was like fighting with someone who was like not even criticizing us, right?
I
So
don't
it's-
even know, dude. I'm
they're
just
both-
I'm just being
They're both
silly. I'm
drunk
just being silly.
people. They're both drunk people, and your mustache is fine.
Oh, Papa. Now you know it's bad when Papa is the nice guy in the room for me. I'm good. I'm good. Dude, I mean, if we aren't bulletproof at this late stage in, our journey through this crypto nightmare, I don't know what would make you, right? But yeah, I think we're all going to make it. I think, the political stuff aside, personally, just ever so briefly, I think it is more of a rallying call to people that might be wanting to come into the military and feel proud of it again, because it did have a black eye for a number of years. The media had kind of painted it as not a good thing to go do. Whereas I remember when I was coming up, like a lot of the marketing for recruitment was enticing. And it made you want to be part of the best of the best.
Yeah.
And so I think they're kind of getting back to that. And really, quite frankly, DJ, I think more than whatever's going on with political divides here on left and right and woke and not woke, whatever all that is, I think it's more a signal to adversaries abroad that, hey, we ain't effing around anymore. It's, walk softly and carry a big stick kind of thing. So that's like, so they just had to speak up a little bit because maybe we had been talking a little too softly. So they're like, hey, just so you know, we will fucking mop the planet if we have to.
He actually said, let's stop with the shit. He said that literally on stage. So.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, is it gonna hurt? Is it gonna ruffle some feathers? Sure, but have you ever watched like any freaking war movie? Like, I mean, what was it, Hamburger Hill? Dude, Saving Private Ryan. Like, I mean, all the movies. Thin Red Line. Like all of them. It's like there are scenes where there is a drill sergeant screaming every freaking derogatory thing you can imagine in the face of these people, and there's a reason for that, right? And it's like they were trying to break them down out of their individuality into a unit, and then bonding between. Because it's like you ask any of my friends that are vets, it's like down the line they say primarily what they were fighting for is the guy next to him in that foxhole, the guy next to him in that Jeep, the guy next to him in that Hummer or whatever, and then it was God and country and those things, but like. It builds a bond between the people in that unit that are all going through that same rigorous thing. And God bless the armed services, and men and women that have been doing it for forever. And I'm very proud to be an American, and I'm very honored that we have such brave people that would sacrifice their lives in such a way. So props to the vets out there. And the thing is quite frankly, sometimes people need a little wake-up call. So, maybe Private Gomer Pyle's getting a little pudgy, and he'd been letting, things have been sliding because of the atmosphere in the armed services. And now it's like, hey, bro, you better hit the gym, because it's like people get soft. It's like, what's the old saying? It's like, good times make soft men.
I'm 100%
hard
with
times
the
make
message.
strong men.
I'm 100% with the message. It's the broadcasting of it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to explain. It's like that. I don't
find
think
weird.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to put that in context for you. I think it's more for enemies abroad. Like that is more a showing for them. It's kind of like imagine Russia and China with their military parades and the missiles going down the main streets. Same shit. That's basically our version of it. Because the other thing wouldn't fly. Because believe me, if Trump could do it, he would. If he could roll out a bunch of freaking tanks and missiles and roll them down the streets without the world coming unglued, he would totally do that. But that's what it is.
I'm not sure if that target is achieved, because half the world is rolling their eyes.
Let them roll their eyes. But at the same time,
if Putin is scared of that,
trust me. At the same time that they might be rolling their eyes. And Peter could probably attest to this. It's like he's a young man of a certain age. I'm just trying to keep him engaged and awake. They're
Toby, he's on NyQuil. Go easy on him.
Oh, that's good shit, bro.
Yeah,
good shit.
Peter's high.
We don't have that here.
So we have the codeine and the heroin. That's all we have for cold in my country.
Garlic or bullet.
I'm moving to Konvechny then.
Bullet.
Right, yeah, right, no doubt. But anyhow, I don't know. So enough about all that stuff. You guys went on about it.
Cheer us up with charts, Toby.
Sure. Let me do a little.
This restream is
all right. Let me share some
today.
shit. Let me share some stuff. All right, let's see what's going on.
Wait.
Yeah, it's like Mercury in retrograde or something, because I've been having some technical issues with electronic devices, and I think that's a Mercury thing.
Bitcoin
All right,
flirting with the
Bitcoin, Big
all-time
Daddy.
highs.
Big Daddy Bitcoin. So this is kind of fun. For those of you that may have been watching for a while and don't hate me, that mustache guy. But we have an ascending white parallel channel that's been going on since like 2012 for Bitcoin. Danny, I love you, bro. I'm just having some fun. But anyhow, ascending white parallel channel that's been going on since I believe all the way back to like 2012. We got the double tops, or here we got the top way back here in 2017. We got the double tops in 2021. We keep on trucking. We got the election bump, right? We knew Trump was in. He's pro crypto. Let's go. He gets elected. December comes and goes, and we pull back a bit. And then we get the inauguration pump, and then we pull back a bit. And then we had this nice channel working our way up. We actually broke above the white line and had daily closes above it, which we had not had ever on this white channel. So that's why I say this every week, because it is significant that we were ever even able to get there. And what gave me confidence that we were going to get back there. So we fell back below the white line into my little green box here that I've had on here forever. I can't move it. But anyhow, in this yellow ascending channel that we've been in, we got to the top of the yellow ascending channel, which put us above the white line, rolled over, had a little bitty bear trap, little bitty bull trap, back down here and dipped, rode off the 55 EMA. This is on the 3-day, mind you. So a little more confidence in longer time frame charts for those paying attention at home. Then just in the last week, we had, it looked like maybe a breakdown of this structure. And if I zoom in here, you can see we had 2 3-day candles that came below the bottom of the yellow channel. That's why I dropped this in here. That full measured move would have taken us all the way through the 55, the 100 EMA, and all the way down about to the 200 EMA. So that would have been a big drawdown. That would have been pushing us down around 85 to 88,000, which I saw people on socials calling for. So that was interesting to me because it's like, again, confluence. People are all kind of watching the same stuff. So, but bear trap. So if you look real close, it's hard to see, but we have 2 little wicks on those 3 days, both of which bounce off of the 55 EMA. So that's called a tweezer bottom when it's on the bottom. And that's an indication of a reversal. And then what did we do? We busted right up through. We got the golden cross on the 10-day and the 21-day, which I know it's not as significant as the bigger golden crosses we hope to have with the 55 and the 21 later in the cycle here. But nice definitive green candle and to get back in the channel, and another nice one not only to get us more definitively back in it, but above the white channel again. So I'm feeling really good. We're at $120,623 on Bitcoin. That's freaking phenomenal. We're just a whisper away from all-time highs, which is around 124,000 on that. So I would keep an eye on it. Is there a chance that we could come back down? Could we be forming some sort of descending channel that's going to go this way now? And, the party's over? Maybe. I don't think so. But, it's possible. And there could be some structure that plays out there to kind of fool people. And whales play games. Whales play games. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So I'd be looking for our next resistance. I love this. I love it when things line up. Okay, all-time high is 124.5, right? And where is the midline of this yellow ascending channel? 124.5. Interesting. So a lot of times you'll see a lot of action, as you can see down here in this yellow channel, all along the midline, supports and resistances. So I would expect that to potentially be some resistance again, because it's a previous top and because it's midline. If we just bust right through that, then the next target would be top of the next. I'm gonna fly through everything else, Papa. So don't rush me.
I know, but how many hours until this candle closes?
This is a 3-day candle. We got 1 day and 3 hours left on the 3-day candle. So I'm looking at the 3-day. If we want to look at the 1 day, 1 day candle, we got about 3 hours left. Yep. So the 1 day candle is really the one. The previous day candle actually closed just a whisper above the white line. This one has marched its way up above a bit. So, as long as we stay above 118.5 before this day closes out, I would remain very bullish that we're going to have some continuation up into this channel. What I'd be looking for further continuation, maybe by next week or a week after, maybe mid-October, 10 days out, something like that. We could be hitting the top of this yellow channel, and then you're looking at a move up to about 138,000 for Bitcoin. So we'll see how that plays out. And then, of course, if we get out of that, then the measured move, Papa, say it for me. You're always my A student.
Is the
if we
girth
break a channel,
of the girth
of
the girth. Okay, yes, indeed. So the girth of this channel, if we break out of it, let's say mid-October, the measured move of that takes us up to about $160,000 Bitcoin. So I don't think anybody would sneeze at that, and that could be well on our way up to $200,000 Bitcoin and maybe some over exuberance up to 240, 250. I think 2,000 is going to be the spot to watch. All right, moving right along, and let me try to kick it into high gear here. HEX, baby boy, the firstborn, Richard's first child. October, yes, sir. And I haven't checked. I'll have to. I know that like a big negative that was hanging over us for a long time was BankX.
Yes.
And BankX, last I checked, was down to
8 million.
Breaking news! Breaking news! BankX is now down to 6 million. They were at 8 million last time I looked, down to 6 million. They've dumped another pump because, they're not smart. But, thieves often aren't bright. Ta-da! So anyhow, but they're brighter than the guys they stole from, obviously. Or lucky, whatever. So anyhow, we've had this nice, big, descending white channel since all-time highs back in September 2021 that we've all endured. We've all suffered in different ways. I've lost all my hair, Crypto Coffee looks like he crawled out of a cardboard box. It's like we've all aged horribly. Okay? I don't know what happened. I'm just teasing. Coffee's a fucking doll baby. I'm trying to pick one of our best and brightest to, make me feel better about myself. So anyhow,
he's hard working, man, at the warehouse.
Dude, he's grinding out there. God bless him all, dude. It's like
freaking.
I wish I could get out there. I'm broke. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't make the. I'm too pretty to ride a bus that long. My back wouldn't handle it anyhow.
Killing his back.
And I can't afford a plane ticket, so it's on hold for me. But anyhow, downward parallel channel all the way since all-time highs for HEX. We tried a kind of a surge up here in December and fell short, got rejected off the 55 EMA, came back down, kind of floundered around the midline, and then we started forming this structure up and to the right with a gradual slope, working our way toward the top of the white line. Now, much like Bitcoin did it recently, but we have never broken and sustained above the top of our white channel. So this is going to be big, and we are scary close to it. We are trending toward it. The trend is your friend. It's like I'm looking at 003333. That's interesting. Is the top of the channel. If we get there by November 10th, I'm on a weekly right now. We can break it down to like a 3-day or even a daily to get a little more precision here if we're trying to call moves. So we got a little bit of a tweezer top on the 3-day right now, but we got a day and a third, or day and 3 hours, to close that out. So we'll see if we get some continuation up to the top of the channel. See if BankX keeps dumping these little pumps or not. Still real thin liquidity there, so it doesn't take a lot to move it. So
6 million left.
Yep, only 6 million left. Hey Peter, thanks for showing up. So right here at the top of the yellow channel, we're looking at 0032. Just a little hint above that. If we start breaking this yellow channel, you're looking at 00333333. And then we're breaking the white channel. And that's what I've been looking for years now. So if we can break this white channel, the measured move of that gets us up around 5.5, 6 cents. I think that that's a good start. And then, of course, we start working through previous areas of support and resistance, which are these horizontals up in here. 13 cents. We got 21 cents, 35, 34 cents. That's where I dumped way too much in. And then all-time highs is about 52 cents. So I feel you. Everybody out there like, he's an OG. He's part of the cabal. He's been in since day 2. That's my best Papa impression ever. I'm getting it, Papa. I've been working on it. And but you know what? I wrecked myself, guys. I hope you feel better. I wrecked myself. I had a great cost average. And then I dumped a ridiculously uncomfortable amount of money in at 34 cents. And my cost average is probably worse than some of the newbies. So congratulations. We're all on this ship together. So anyhow, moving right along, that's moving to PHEX. PHEX, we got this kind of weird dragon's head pattern. We got like this downward channel. We kind of came up out of it. Oh, shit. Look out. Sorry about that. I told you, man.
God candle loading.
God candle loading, yeah, for real, right? So we had this nice big surge up and out of the white channel. We pretty much made most of the measured move of this white channel down below. Started falling off, but this is looking more and more like a really big bull flag. Now, at some point, it's like, dude, if the flag is longer than the pole, then you're like, bro, You know what I mean? It's like, but it's possible. So, you know, right now we're kind of chopping along the midline of this channel. We've got a little bit of an uptick here. It's not looking quite as juicy chart-wise as EHEX. EHEX has had a resurgence of support, you know, kind of a contrarian play for some. You know, so it's been interesting to see that work its way out. I think whichever one goes first, it's going to pull the other up. I think we're all going to be all right. I'm not ratio trading shit. I got my EHEX bag. I got my PHEX bag. You know, pick your horse and do what you will. But, you know, I'm sitting pat with what I got. And so anyhow, so we're at the midline here. I think, you know, we need to get and sustain above 0.085 to maybe make a push to the top of this channel. And then curiously enough, the top of this little green channel is 1 cent. 1 cent is psychological resistance. It's a real tough spot for us to get and stay above, obviously. But that would be the next challenge is 1 cent. And then we can see that the measured move of the channel itself gets us up to about 1.4 cents. If it is indeed a bull flag, the measured move of the bull flag gets us up around 3 cents. So those are all baby steps toward this bigger yellow channel that we were in previously, this uptrending channel. And then I think if we go down to the weekly, it makes it a little easier here. But yeah, we're in this yellow ascending channel, fell out of it, chopped sideways, tried to get up above it. So we really want to get back to here. The all-time high, remember, for PHEX is only 4.5 cents, like 4.3 cents. So we're not that crazy far from it. What is that, like a 5x? So, you know, we got a long way to go for EHEX to get its own all-time high. But if EHEX goes, so goes PHEX. And then it's blue sky breakout from there. So it's really hard to say, you know, where we could end up. You know, I've got one here that says 91 cents. I think everyone would be very pleased with that. And God only knows where EHEX would be at that point. So buckle in. It's definitely getting spicy. I think we've endured the worst of it. Fun days ahead is my opinion. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Pulse, the gas token, not as sexy as the rest of the stuff. You know, I know, right? So we've got the big orange descending channel here that we've been in forever. And then, you know, we had our lows back here on April Fool's Day of 2025. Weird. And then we started this channel up and to the right. And I mean, this is like a sine wave, dude. It's so rhythmic and kind of right on it. The thing that I liked about this is that we didn't quite get all the way back to the bottom. When we had that big dump back on September 25th, we fell short of the bottom. That's bullish.
It's higher lows.
Higher lows, right? So that actually could be an argument for this slope changing. And maybe we're going to go like St. Wolf and go off the wick just to kind of see what happens. So like if we did that and we said, okay, channel, let's take it off the wick down here, right? Move my little toolbar away. Go like this. Now it hits. And do we still have touches here if we include some wicks? Yeah, we do. So basically what we've done is we've just rotated if you recall, like the slope is indicative of how strong the move is up or down. So we were a little more of a shallow trajectory up. If we kind of incorporate that as a new confirmed bottom, which I could consider it that if we tie in the wick from the first bottom, then we have a little bit more aggressive slope up, which is technically bullish. So if we do that, and then we also go ahead and adjust our measured move, which is the girth of the channel, and let's say we can start to move up mid-October back to the top of this channel. We're looking at quadruple 0.7. And then if we can break the yellow channel, we can be pushing up toward 1.5 times SAC. Nice. Obviously, we all know that the all-time high was 1.682 times SAC, or thereabouts. I think it's 2.8 SAC, 2.5 SAC, somewhere in there is what we're looking at. So basically, we need to break this big orange channel. That yellow channel is going to help us get there first. That's the first break. Then we start looking for supports and resistances where we've had support and resistance in the past. And then ultimately, we got to get above that previous all-time high. The measured move of the broader orange channel gets us up to about 7.5 times SAC. So I think that's a good start. Do I think we stop there? I don't think so. I think there's a lot of momentum going in. And again, it's blue sky breakout. Anything over 2.5 times SAC, you know, Katie bar the door. Who knows how high it could go. Again, not financial advice, do your own research. Only on forward what you can invest to lose. All right, so moving right along to Pulsex. Pulsex has been a leader for a long time. If you recall on the Pulse chart, it's like we got way down at the bottom, way down on the Chattahoochee, as DJ likes to say. We got way down here on the bottom of the channel for Pulse itself. Pulse X, on the other hand, just stayed strong, like through the middle of its chart, or through the middle of its channel, rather. And then, and it kind of cooled off recently. We had this big push up July 30th. I'm like, dude, are we finally going to break on Pulse X? I'm like, is it going to be the leader of the pack? And then we had this big rollover on Pulse X with some big whale dumpage, some possible manipulation by said whales. And that was kind of my thought on it. But what's nice is that we have found some support. Again, this is on a 3-day. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 now candles. That's about 12 days worth of confirmation that this channel is legit, because we bounced off it down here 1, 2, 3 days. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, we bounced off of it here. We got a little bit of an indecision candle on this 3-day now. As we said before, the 3-day candles got about another hour and 3 to go, or 1 day and 3 hours to go. I would anticipate us curling off the bottom of this and start working our way back toward the top. And then, as you can see, we're rapidly approaching the top of the orange channel. So we're either going to reject again, like we have every other time, and start to roll back down in, or what do you guys think? I think with everything lining up, with the broader markets, with Bitcoin moving, with Ethereum moving, I think this could be all, culminating into a confirmed breakout of this channel. And the measured move of that is going to take you up to about 6 times Pulse X SAC. Again, stepping stones. I think, the upside of that is considerably higher, but I don't think anybody would be too upset if we were at 6 times SAC. There were people, like, let's say, for example, Ethereum holders that waited 4 years for less than 6 times their money, right? So anyhow, just saying. All right, so over to Ink, the baby boy of the family, the clown.
Everybody know one
loves
of these
the baby,
holders.
right? I'm the baby boy of my family, so I can kind of relate. So where do we go here? Am I on log anymore? What happened with my chart?
Enhance.
No, that's not it.
Unfuck your shit.
Unfuck my shit, indeed. God, things got weird. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm on the weekly. Let me get down to the 3-day. All right. I obviously haven't
Mr.
looked at
Papa
this one
Boner, you're right, sir.
That's right.
So we had been riding, like, here's the all-time lows. I actually picked a little up back here. I was kind of excited that I actually picked a bottom. That was a real bottom for once. And no comments, Papa. All right. So right here we have, the bottom here, double bottom back in December of 23, January 24. Then a huge, lift off here where we had some giant spikes all the way back up to around the $10 mark. Those were some fun days. Death tweet, everything kind of falls over, and then we go sideways for a long time. Now here's where it got interesting. We had been maintaining this yellow line for a long time. We had wicked below it for a little while back here in March, end of March to end of April, and then we got soundly back in it and then sustained above it. So I thought, okay, we're grooving, nothing to see here. And then, we had this nice little push up, came back down again, good support. Then we had some fuckery over the last month or so, and then we pushed down below it. So I'm like, oh God, where do we go? Because obviously, like, the full measured move down would be bad news. Like, it would be bad news. It would be like all-time lows. And we fell short of that. So I think that there's some people definitely know what they're doing with manipulating the chart here a little bit. But you can still find supports from broader market sentiment.
Hello,
so if you look down here to the bottoms of the bear traps, there is a line that's forming of support there, and we have honored that over about the last 12 days. So, my thinking would be we kind of have a little mini channel below the primary channel, and that kind of gives me a little hope that we can maintain around the, at least above the 135 mark, 136 in the coming days. And then if we ride this up, maybe get to 143 somewhere in here, and then we can make a run back to get into the broader yellow channel. And then, then a push toward $2 psychological, and then maybe up to the top of the channel at $3. So we'll see how that plays out. It's a little sloppier analysis on that one, just because, we don't have, it just doesn't line up, right? It just doesn't line up. So moving on to Ethereum real quick. Ethereum looks great. It's like, this is kind of how we've been calling it for a long time. We have a giant orange channel that's been going on for quite a long time. We had our highs, our double top back here in 21, first in May, and then in November, got down and got to our lows down here, all the way as low as what, like $900 and some dollars? Yeah, $900 in June of 22. So right now people are sitting on like a 4.5x if they bought that bottom, remember? And so that's 3 years out for a 4.5x, I feel like there's more upside other places, but we'll see how that goes. So chopped sideways, midline resistance up here, March of 24. We hit the top, fell short of the top in June, off the top again in December of 24. Big pullback, really big shakeout down to around the $1,300 mark, and then we started marching our way forward really definitively at the end of March. Had a nice little bull flag here. There's the post. Here's the flag. I'm not drawing it. And then we had the move up from that. And then we started this channel, right? We had a little baby bull flag here, got part of the move, and then it rolled over. But it all sustained above the orange channel. So that's what's really exciting to me, where Bitcoin had bear traps, where we were falling back into its primary channel and then getting back above eventually. This never went back below. We wicked below it on one 3-day candle on September 25th. That's it. And we've maintained above this orange channel, which I think is super bullish. Now, looking for other patterns to see if we have some structure there.
Price
you can see by the slope. Right? Yeah, more or less. I mean, we're in it, right? So, we want to get above 50, or 48.68, which is like all-time high. Yeah. So above that would be price discovery, but you can see the structure as we're marching toward that. So real nice bounce off the previous orange descending parallel channel, the long-term one. And right now we're wicking off of the midline of this new white ascending channel. So we'll see if it can find some what's it called? Carry forward, some continuation. Thank you. Brain is fading quickly. Or we might retrace and come back down here and maybe bounce again around 4,200 and then come back up. But typically once we get off the bottom, we hit the top of the channel and then come back to the bottom. So I think this is as the chart would indicate, midway to the top move. And I think we might get up to 5,500, top of the channel, maybe mid-October, by late October. And then maybe we pull back and people are like, oh, that was it. And then, and then we have another run pushing higher. And then ultimately the goal is the full measured move of the orange channel, which I've been calling for a while now, which puts us at around about $14,000 Ethereum. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But also, if you recall in the very first chart an hour and a half ago when I started talking, feels like, is Bitcoin 160,000 was the target. So, Ethereum at 15,000, that's about a 10-to-1 ratio, which was kind of like a golden ratio that we had back in the day on those two assets. But you also could see that the full measured move on Bitcoin was around 200,000. Well, if you maintain that 10-to-1 ratio, now you're talking about $20,000 Ethereum. Again, not financial advice. Do your own research. It's fun to do moon math and look at people drawing lines on charts. So hope you've enjoyed it. Danny,
and it's all happening in the next 4 months, right?
It seems to me like it's all lining up that we should have some significant moves in Q4. It's going to be interesting because I think a lot of people are counting on it to maintain that 4-year cycle. And then if it doesn't, what psychological impact does that have? Do the Bulas that thought like, hey, it's 4-year cycle and we have a pump, did they all exit because they think that's it? And then they kind of make it a self-fulfilling prophecy by dumping it because they think that that's the end of it? Or do we have a sustained rally? Is there a prolonged market? Is it a lengthening cycle? I don't know, boy, but I'm here for it. So have a plan. DCA in, DCA out.
That's the question, right?
Printing of money and retail investors. Those are the two things that I got a head scratcher over,
But if you look at the stock to flow, it's a very long sideways move. This, compared to the prior years, it just feels different right now. With a
what's rounding over, right?
It's like no blow off top and no,
Yeah.
Then it started with this weird double top in 21, and then.
Yep. Well, that's what Richard said. It's like these things have shot their shot, right? It's like you're not early to Bitcoin. You're not early to Ethereum. You're just not. So you're not going to get outsized gains because, it's like the narrative last time around was the richest man in the world is bought. What else do you want? Right? It's like Elon Musk bought Bitcoin. What else do you want? That was 2021, bro. You know what I mean? So now it's like now we have ETFs and BlackRock and Vanguard and like all these other major players, Fidelity telling people, hey, put it in your 401k. When before it was evil, right? So it's like it's all balancing out just by the sheer mass of it, right? So it's like, and it's going to be less volatile.
Less volatility.
And a good store of value, which has been the narrative all along. Yeah. But, maybe you get to $1 million Bitcoin in the next 10 years, which would be pretty good. That's not bad.
Yeah. We looked at Bob Lucas's, preview. which he was playing around with last week's show, and he was looking at 850k for the next cycle. So, but the colors are still the colors. It's now turned dark or deep yellow, and once this turns green,
maybe they need to hydrate.
Then we missed it. Once this turns green, then we missed it. Also, terrible day yesterday for the XRP community because Jenna X lost the fight. She got her ass kicked at the Singapore fight night. Let's watch the second round real quick.
So wait. She was an XRP shill? Or?
She's Jenna X. You know, she's been on Cabana's show
Jenna,
with Crypto
our
Vince
Jenna.
and,
what?
You know, and she's always been XRP shill. And she was going against the blonde broker at the Singapore crypto fight night. And
dang.
Going at it here. In your corners. So there she's taking some shots.
Bunches of punches, dude. That's the way you do it at that level. Bunches of punches. Keep your gloves in her face. You don't know what's coming next.
This is some brutality here.
Yeah, there's no Floyd Mayweather slipping anything, is there? Just walk forward, eat it. Walk forward, eat a punch. Okay, big overhand right. Okay.
That was a good one, but
it's a couple more. Yeah,
is this the one where Clint Eastwood puts her down at the end?
Oh, she's already starting to turn away. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Bunches of punches, dude. There's nothing on him, but dang. The XRP army.
That's it. The XRP fam.
Guys in their pillow tonight.
All right, you guys. We got 100 people watching live right now.
What?
That's all we have for you today. I'm looking forward to receiving your comments on YouTube. Let's continue the conversation. Follow the channel, and we see you guys on the next one. Salute. Outro.